I decided to take this course because at some point during my 1L year, I decided that I wanted to do criminal defense work, specifically as a public defender. And I had heard about this clinic, and Professor Egley was actually my mentor through the PILT program. And I thought it was just a great opportunity to merge real-world experience. You get a client and you write motions that are submitted to court, and then you run the whole trial. So you get this very grounded experience, but at the same time you have the classroom component where you learn really basic building blocks to be a good criminal defense attorney, like the chapter method of cross-examination and constantly practicing that, and also client interviewing skills. So I saw it as a great way to learn in a classroom skills that I would then be able to apply in a real-world context when we represented someone in court. I think that this clinic will help me in my job beginning in the fall. I'm going to a public defender office, and when I was looking on their website at the various trainings that they offer, some of the things that they teach us as incoming attorneys are things that I've already learned in the criminal defense clinic, specifically the chapter method of cross-examination. So I look at this as an opportunity where not only do I know what this is, and I've practiced it in simulated situations in the classroom, but also in a courtroom, as a way where I'm going in with something I already know, and I get to build upon it so I could be a more effective advocate for my clients when I am. My favorite part of the clinic was definitely when my partner and I won our case. I had to write and submit a Fourth Amendment suppression motion, which are notoriously difficult for defense attorneys to win because usually the government's interest outweighs the privacy of the individual. So I wrote it, and I was terrified because I'd never written a motion like this before, and I knew going in it would be an uphill battle. But when the judge announced that she was granting the motion, I was shocked. Actually, my jaw fell in the middle of federal court. And because the motion was granted, all the evidence was suppressed and the government didn't have enough to go forward, so all the charges against our client were dismissed, and it was this great moment to begin your career as a public defender with such a huge win, and it's an experience I'll never forget, and I hope I get to replicate it again. I would definitely recommend it to students who are interested in criminal defense, especially public defenders. You get to work with these two great attorneys, Professors Egley and Kramer, who have extensive experience in criminal defense, and you get to work with these great attorneys in the community, whether they're private defenders or the federal PD, which is what I got to do. And you learn from people who are so passionate about their work, and you also get to work with students who are really committed to criminal defense, and the experiences they had in public defenders' offices, whether during the summer or in an externship, is really inspiring. So you get this great combination of your peers who really feel passionately about what they do, and these great mentors who also feel passionate about what they do, and they're instilling in you skills that will make you the best criminal defense attorney you can be.